We got two developers that have so far proposed major office to residential projects in San Francisco. There are several others that are very interested in pursuing similar projects, and it seems to be mostly a California thing. Check this out, developers are increasingly eyeing office conversions in California. Will this save San Francisco? Now, if you guys have checked out San Francisco real estate department, it is trash, okay? I mean, if you guys thought residential real estate in San Francisco is bad, just wait till you see the commercial side. It's even worse. In fact, multifamily properties in San Francisco are now selling for pennies on the dollar. Let me show you what's going on in these multifamily properties. These properties typically sell really well. You got whole entire buildings like these in actually a very good neighborhood. And you got 12 beds here, and it's selling for just a measly like $5.7 million. And they're not gonna buy that for $5.7 million. Look at this one. This is another really good multifamily property. You got 15 beds, 8 baths, multiple different apartments here. And look at this, 1.5 million. That's really, really cheap. I think they're super desperate in trying to sell these. It used to be San Francisco was like this massive hub for a lot of these, condos and different townhouses and major real estate purchases. But now many of these developers are backing out. A lot of people are kind of scared to buy San Francisco real estate. Look at this condo here. This is like a great neighborhood, great building, 1,400 square feet for just 2.2 mil. And prices will continue to fall for a lot of these units. So what's going on here? I don't really think office to apartment conversions will actually save this. Abandoned San Francisco condos in 1554 Market Street is poising to transform to rentals. It's actually kind of sad. I saw this building launch a few years ago, and 1554 is like this nice boutique condo. They're trying to sell over 100 units. There are a few penthouses as well. Great floor retail space. This was back in like 2018, 2019 when they first launched sales. And this was right across from the X headquarters, Uber, Lyft, and other startups. So location's actually pretty nice, but they couldn't sell a single unit. After the pandemic, everyone started noticing how bad San Francisco real estate is, and now nobody wants to buy these units. They're trying to transform them into rentals, but can turning these buildings to rentals, just like what they're trying to do with apartment buildings and other, high-rise office buildings, will that actually save San Francisco? Absolutely not. Mid-market luxury apartment tower Nema is a symbol of last tech boom faces foreclosure. And let me show you guys what this building looks like. It actually looks pretty good. It's not bad at all. And I'm pretty surprised how bad this building is doing. This is like the Nema building. It's right next to Twitter. It's right next to Uber. It's right next to Reddit. And look at this building here. Right there. This is a nice building. Multiple different stories. It's a pretty thick building as well. And the valuation of this building got cut by 55 to 70% depending on which analyst and which bank you talk to. Not to mention, it's also slowly defaulting on its loan. They can't find enough tenants to fill the space despite being in such a good prime district. So look at that building right there. There it is, 1554 right there. Yeah, good luck trying to turn that into rentals. And by the way, if you go on Twitter and you check out some of like the street conditions in the Civic Center area, there is like open air drug markets in this place. So not entirely the best neighborhood to be in. And these buildings were also recently, built in the past few years, are also getting kind of scared because they're like, how can we rent these out? So if you look at this, small banks are headed for trouble amid the commercial real estate crisis. In fact, many of our biggest cities in the U.S., from San Francisco to Chicago to Denver, we're seeing many of their regional and local banks absolutely getting clapped. And if you look into this, okay, we got two developers. You got developers over there. They're all trying to save the city by turning these office buildings to apartments. But you already see apartments like Nema, which are very good apartment buildings, are now facing foreclosure. And rumors are for 1554 Market Street, despite trying to transform their condos to rentals because they literally couldn't sell a single one, I'm not even sure if rentals will actually cut it. We're seeing a massive downturn in some of America's biggest cities. America's biggest cities, which used to be leaders in tech, finance, and also even hospitality, are now all turning to dumps. There's actually a big survey that came out which shows off like American cities, the biggest ones, like the top 20 biggest, actually had population declines, whereas mid-sized cities and small towns had massive population increases. You do know that America's population is still growing rapidly, so seeing these major cities having population declines is very troublesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below. Before we leave, check out the private Discord server, guys. Patreon link below for some amazing trades. We trade live on a daily basis every single day, and our trades actually win money. So please check us out. And there's a free trial. And look at this. Look at some of these amazing trades this week. 83.33% win rates. See you guys later.